Yeah, welcome back, ladies and lords. I knew you'd be back. I knew it. I also knew you would click on this one, and I thank you. If you're new, thank you for being here. My name is Wispy, and I'm your host here at Huzzah, and it's time for another for fashion video. Since I'm not very good at this game, at the very least, I can share some primo fashion with you guys. So here we are. Jormungandr. Gold, metal, helmet, very ornate, this one. I feel like this one is probably a higher ranked warrior. It's like a battle mage kind of situation. Huge fan of this one. Alright, first off, I've got the Hepta helm. If that is how that's pronounced, it might just be Hept, and I'm doing the most, as I like to do. It's got the blue from the color on the tip of the horns, which I think is super dope. Got the oh boy, the pieza. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the pieza chest. Gretter's Zeal arms. One thing I don't like about it is how I don't have white fur around the shins on the bottom of the chest piece. I don't know what chest would actually get me that look. That would be the Endil chest. There has to be another one, right? That one's red. No, that's it. Or this one, yeah. The duper chest. I feel like it doesn't work as well with this fashion as this one does. Just plain, looking clean and dark. But yeah, that's my only hang up with this fashion as it is. On the weapon, I have the Skipari head, which I think looks fucking fantastic. I wouldn't want to get hit with this thing at all. I wouldn't even want to get near this thing. Actually, it would be pretty cool to hold this, see how heavy it is. Maybe swing it a few times. Maybe bash some skulls in. Who knows, you know? I've got the Chimera armor shaft. Whoever is doing the design for these weapons and armor, they're killing it. So gorgeous. And on the pommel, I have the Kormt pommel, which looks pretty good, but I originally had this one because it has a bit more saturation on the metal. Defiant Savant pommel. And yeah, I feel like I wanted to go with the gold, but now that I'm looking at it, it seems like the gold on the pommel is actual gold, and the rest of it is more of like a bronze situation. But that's... ooh. Skipari. Yeah, this goes with the head, I think. Yep, well, you guys know I don't like to match pieces. Oh, this might be it. It's got like purple on it though. Nah, it's not matching. That's a bit more copper than I like. Yeah, I'll stick with the Kormt. The Kormt. What a weapon, dude. What a weapon. Goodness gracious. This almost, like, especially with the shaft, that looks very Egyptian. And that is it for the pieces. On the, I actually have an effect on this one. It's Huzzah's Wrath, which that like teal and orange just works with it. Looks real good. The ornament is the Hubro. Yeah, I like this one. I'm a fan of owls. Owls are cool. Also, like, with the Huldah's Wrath, is that what the effect was? Yeah, Huldah's Wrath. Here, this was the concept that I made up, right? The Huldah's Wrath kind of makes her seem like she's a bit of a shaman. Maybe she delves into the magics, right? Bit of a scholar, maybe. And as we know, owls are known to represent knowledge and wisdom. That's what I was going for Huldah's backstory on this one. It's almost like a paladin, you know? Especially with her being able to buff herself with armor and revive herself if she dies without getting executed. it made sense to me that this would be kind of like a paladin or someone who has resurrection spells, and that's how she gained her notoriety and her rank on the battlefield. She uses more than just her hammer. I'm just out here making my own story, man. Ubisoft, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening. Make the feats make sense. Make it make sense. Why do they have powers? I've got the black material on. I'll just hover over the rest so you guys can see what they look like on this build. Oh, the pale looks pretty cool, actually. Is this a new one? Tar? Oh, this one's shiny. It's like shiny black on leather. Huh. New stuff, new stuff. Papyrus. Bedrock. Fuchsia. Yeah. Oh, the yellow looks cool. See, I wouldn't want to put anything too light because you see underneath the arms, the yellow actually shows through. I'm not a fan of stuff like that. I'm not a fan of it. And this blue would have to be it. Either this blue, this one. Yeah, this one looks pretty good actually. Or this one. Anything that's blue is gonna look good on this. Or green, perhaps. Yeah. That one's a little too bright. So is this one. But yeah. Looks good, looks good. The color is the Breeze. Reputation 0, level 17. And this is what it looks like on the male version of the Jormungandr. I think this one actually looks pretty good as well. I will say if I were to go with a male Jormungandr on this one, I would probably change the helm. Instead of the helmet, I would just go with the Chimera Rinster helm. Just because I like how this one looks more. I feel like the male Jormungandr looks... like with the full helmet, it looks fine, but with like the face showing from the helmet, I'm not a huge fan of this one. I feel like the beard is lost a little bit on it, but then I wouldn't want to do this helmet because it doesn't have any gold on it. It just has the gold under the eyes, which is cool, but you're not really seeing that from afar. So if I were to go with a male Jormungandr on this one, I would probably either go with the Duper helm or the Chimera Rinster helm. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I know those R's that don't have a vowel before it are like R. Alright, on the chest I have absolutely nothing. On the right arm I've got the Apotropaic Spell 2 from the Monsters of the Other World event, week 3. What the hell is that even? I've got the same pattern on both arms, but what I wanted to go for was just seeing how the paint is coming off of the hand and going upward. I wanted it to kind of give off the effect that like it's energy going up the arm, so that's why I like the fire kind of coming upward, and I chose an arm piece that would show that as well as possible. But if you don't have that, you can never go wrong with the Belligerent Edge 2 from the Rise of the Warmongers event pass, or the Belligerent Edge 1, which like both of them just look like, you know, texture. On the back I've got nothing at all. Anything would just take away from the textured armor, you know. And on the standards I have the Crushed Beam 1 from Reputation 0, level 13. The reason I have this is it's the only one that I could get on to make it all one color. And I specifically wanted it to be the black and not the green. The green, in my opinion, just makes it a bit too colorful. And this is without anything on it. It looks a little faded, a little worn. You can see the brown of the leather peeking through the black material more. That's why I wanted to get some black on it. And also, I didn't want to lose that little symbol on the left side of the flap If you choose a different color, like a color that's all one color, or has two of the same color, it literally disappears. So if that's an effect you want to go with, yeah, go for it. Go for it, man. This is my Hulda. It's like a battle mage kind of situation. That's the vibe I'm getting from this one. All right, on to the second fashion customization. This one I'm really digging right now. I just threw this one together the other day. A couple variations on it, and I'll get into that once I'm showing off both the male and the female, like I did with the last one. I know I'm gonna butcher this one, but the Dalecarlian helm, I really like this one. Especially without, like, I'm assuming you would wear this one with like one of the jackets or something that the little neck piece would be stuffed into. But I like that it's just sitting on the neck, and it's like it's a part of the rope going around the neck, the little necklace piece. It's like this whole thing is one piece, and it never comes off. Or more so, like the thing on the neck actually is going under the helm. Like she's wearing something under the helm that she then puts the helmet on top of. Once again, doing way too much in my mind, but I think it looks cool, like this. Also, you won't see a lot of Jormungandrs look like with these pieces put together, and that's kind of what I like to do, you know? I like to look a little different than everyone else. I have the Enthroned Heathen chest, which I think this one came out with the Test Your Metal event. So if you don't have this one, the Metal Trials, that's what it is. If you don't have this one, that's too bad. I think this is actually some of the best gear in the game because it default, like on every character, default has black material on it that you can't take off. And I love that. I have the Horkos Domari arms. I just wanted to get the yellow accent on the arms a bit more than I had. I think I had this one on, and there just wasn't enough yellow in my opinion. And I'm a huge fan of the sleeved variants. The weapon, I wanted to go kind of understated with this one, and just kind of, it's just there. Also, I feel like hitting someone with this hammer would actually hurt more than a bigger hammer, because you could swing it faster because it's way thinner. This thing would absolutely rip through anything in its path. Love it. I didn't even say what the piece was. I'm just admiring the design. The head on this one is the helm. I'm like making a face as I'm saying it. The shaft is the Vimmer shaft, and the pommel is the Selkie pommel. Can't tell me this thing doesn't look like it would just punish. Just punish. I'm just admiring the weapon itself, man. The weapon just looks so clean. I love it. But yeah, alright. What effect? I just put an effect on this. Oh, right. Justice of Pharaoh's event pass. I think this is new. I was just going through my effects and I saw this, so yellow stink lines, I guess. I actually feel like this one would work. I mean, it works fine, but I feel like it would work better if I had a black and yellow rather than the radioactive decay, which is white and yellow. So please excuse me for a moment while because I'm not sold on the white just yet. I'm not sold on it, but I am sold on the yellow. Hold on. One thing at a time. I gotta go in order. All right. So the reason I went with this helmet for this one, it also looks really good with the Vafthrudner helm. Looks really good with this one as well. Anything that has like horns that are like, or teeth, or fangs, or claws, whatever they may be, that have the tips in the color from from your chosen color. This one is what I had on initially, but it bothered me that the fangs or claws on the ornament are white and yellow, and the horns on this helmet, you can't take the brown off, so it's going to be a brown horn with yellow on the edge. But this one just fits it way better. This one and this one. The ornament is the Braggerful, which I don't know. I'm assuming it was some steel. Looking at these, I'm gonna assume it was one of these 1000s, because the 3000s look a little more like they got a little more going on, you know. The material, I have the pale material on with the, and that was mainly just for, because it already has the black built in with the metal trials gear, and on the arms, like that's just going to be that color no matter what. So I wanted to just get an offset color. Once again, on the chest, I've got nothing. On the right arm, I've got nothing. Honestly, any color on here, it's kind of lost. There's really no point in putting this on here, unless you can find like a pattern that gives it a textured look that you like. But it's actually pretty good that I have gray in this pattern, because it just works with the arms. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of any of these. This one doesn't look bad. This one does not look bad. The Vibrant Tide 1. Not bad, not bad. Let's put it on. Why not? Why not, right? Here we go. Vibrant Tide 1 on both arms. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Alright, now on the back, also have nothing. And on the standards, I have the Delicate Fairy 3 from the Oath of Wyverndale Event Pass. There's really no replacing this pattern. There's no replacing it. This is what it looks like without. Just want to point out I have the pale material, but that only peeks out from the back of it. The Metal Trials gear is unique in that way. I love it. And that concludes our For Fashion session today, ladies and lords. Thank you for joining. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you dig the fashion. I hope you build it. I hope to see some more fashionable Yorms out here in this very, very honorable world. Once again, if you want to see me build fashion for any other character, just let me know in the comments section below. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like. I'm not gonna stop you. And if you want to see more videos by me, consider subscribing so you can see it all, be notified when I'm posting new videos. And there should be a Huzzah's Wrath, Huzzah Smash video either coming out soon or it's already up, and it will be at the end of this video for you to click on if you want to see me getting busy with the gal. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy, hydrated, and motivated, and you know where to find me. I'll be here, and I'll be doing this. Sir? Damn. Male Yorm is so loud. Stop dodging, dude. You gonna dodge? I know you're out of stamina, bro.
Victory!
What a mess!